to welcome to Willow Root Tarot, and this is Elizabeth. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with Seasons of the Witch, Ostara. Maybe it's Ostara, I'm not really sure. Oh, stairs. This is the Ostara or Ostara Oracle. That's the pagan holiday we're sitting in. Wow, I'm right-handed and my right shoulder is so stiff. Excuse me. I feel like I'm in like a musical from the 50s and fuck, it hurts. All right, let's talk about stiff shoulders in these cards. What do you got for me? Am I kidding? So this is a group message. For those of you here now, or those of you listening on YouTube afterwards, or wherever you're catching this, the far reaches of space, welcome. Coming at you from planet Earth. All right. Ooh. I don't know if I pulled this one. So I started with these decks last year. What one did I start with? I might have started with this one. So it's been a full year. I'm coming back around. So this is Astrological New Year, card 5. I don't think I pulled this one. This is so fun. What may have seemed to have an end is just beginning to fully breathe. Oh, wow. That's like birth, right? Because your birth, the gestation has completed, but we don't actually breathe until we come out. So it's kind of like that. What may have seemed to have an end is just beginning to fully breathe, and ideas can be birthed. So Astrological New Year, card 5, key 5 in the major arcana of the Hierophant. Key 5 in the major arcana is the Hierophant. So there's some teacher student energy here. We can look at it like that. I personally believe this is a whale. I don't know what kind. I personally believe that whales, and I've had this thought since I started my spiritual path a while ago, that they speak with interstellars. And I don't know if the whales know it, but I think the interstellars must, right? But there's definitely a connection. And I'm not talking about the whales have been genetically manipulated. I'm talking about just naturally, they're able to communicate. I've had, that's like a Claire's, is it claircognizance that you know? I really should brush up my clairs. Claircognizance, clairsentience, I don't know. All right, astrological new year. I don't know what an astrological new year is. I feel like I just read about it though. All right. For many, the new year begins on January 1st. But for the astrologically minded mystic, the new year rings in on the spring equinox. We just had that and on the 20th, and of all the cards, and I get that this is the Ostara Oracle. Okay, I get that. But still, pretty good. For the astrologically minded mystic, the new year rings in on the spring equinox, the beginning of the zodiac sign Aries. Receiving this card is like getting a chance to hit the reset button. What you have asked about is soon to get a second wind, renewed energy, or a chance at a redo. If someone from your past has come into your life recently, or you've wondered if you'll ever connect with a certain someone again, then the answer is likely yes. Not only will they make an appearance, but this is your chance to right some old wrongs. You will both be in a new place energetically, maturing in a way that will lead to better communication, thoughtfulness, and deeper understanding of one another's needs. If you're single and looking, pulling this card could mean your past holds the key to your shot at love. For all other readings, this card is assigned to review something from your past. While it may not seem like it, drawing this card means things aren't over yet. Nothing is off the table, whether it's an idea, business, relationship, hobby, job, or location. You still have work to do in this area. But this time, either you or external forces surrounding you, such as advancements in technology, changes to rules or laws, new management, and so on, have grown in a way that will lead to a much more positive outcome. Wow. Changes in laws, but it's going to lead to a more positive outcome. That would mean that whatever path you're on, you really do have like an inside knowledge, even if you're not conscious of it. Like you can read the signs. You know if this is going to be viable, that kind of thing. Because it's hard to see. Political climate can change suddenly. So can our laws. So that's it. Interesting card. I'm looking at my glasses on. I don't see any hands though. And so that was our Stara Oracle. I don't know how to say it. Seasons of the Witch. It's a really good series of decks. Oh my god. I'm gonna go do yoga after this. Wowzers. I would have done it. I did do yoga before this, but I didn't do enough, I guess. Wait, what am I doing? Ow. Let's go to one I can reach easily. All right, actually, I just bought this one, so we're gonna do it. This is the houseplant card deck. No, I don't do plants at all, but I'm like, fuck it, it's cards. So let's see what the houseplant card deck is. All right. Okay. Slightly oversized. No, just oversized. I'm not sure shuffling's. Wow, these are oversized. Okay. I really don't know how these are separated, but we're gonna have some fun. I got this at Ollie's. I just discovered Ollie's, Ollief. Yeah, go in there. Metaphysical section is up by books. I don't really. There's other stuff in the store. It's okay. They had American Standard toilets for $100, so they get like weird stuff in. That's a really good price. But they have a God book section, and the book section also has I think it was called metaphysics, but tarot decks, oracle decks. It's hit or miss. It's like shopping at Ross. It's hit or miss. Um, Coloring books, cookbooks, all metaphysical, just weird shit. And another thing they have is really weird cookies and candies. Like they had a ton of Wicked stuff because it didn't sell and they're not pushing the movie anymore. Weird stuff, weird flavors. Like when M&M puts out like peanut butter fudge mint tuna casserole and it didn't sell well, you'll get it there. Ugh, that'd be a gross one. All right, let's see what houseplant we get. I chat when I shuffle. It helps me to focus. For those ADD folks, try talking a lot. All right, what is this? Okay, well, it says design idea, kitchen. Okay, fun. So we could be looking at an energetic vortex in your kitchen today. I'm not messing with you. I'm being serious. Kitchen got called out for a reason. It's also kind of like the heart of the home. You want a glass of water. You want some tuna casserole. Ugh, yuck. Never ate that. Can't even thinking about tuna casserole. It's gross. Okay, this is called Stellar Sills. Oh, because it's on a windowsill, I think. And this is from the design idea portion of the deck. So let's talk about houseplants for today with our oracle. Even the narrowest of windowsills can hold a few plants and bring life to your kitchen. A brightly lit sill calls for a wild menagerie of succulents. If space is at a premium, gather your favorites into a single mug. Pictured on the reverse. Sorry, can you guys kind of, okay. Pictured on the reverse are watch chain, variegated corncob cactus, Lola echeveria, thimble cactus, and Seibold's stonecrop. The plant's muted tones mean the variety of shapes and textures is the focus. Keep your collection growing by plucking or snipping any offshoots. Simply set them on some soil to root and watch them thrive. Wow. Wow. So if you wanted to do some like why were we talking about birth in the beginning? What was that card we were talking? Because I was talking about like that first breath idea, but this is a first breath idea again, just by snipping off a little bit and laying it in soil. I mean, I can do that, and then it grows. That's a lot of I don't want to say birth magic, but it's a lot of magic right there. It's a lot of seen potential. And then it has a note because your mug won't have drainage holes. Be careful and sparing when watering. Windowsills are often susceptible to the outside environment. Winters can be cold and drafty, and summers can get quite hot. Move your plants out of these extremes as needed. You know, we can look at that from our point of view too. Like our bodies go, I'm knocking stuff over. Our bodies go through extremes, and it could be this natural current of the day. You know, your way to work always has you going by this one shop, and the people are usually yelling on the inside of it, stuff like that. But our body remembers all of this, right? So when we think of the sill, that's an immovable object in our home. It's stationary and it's always going to be exposed, even with the shut window, to the outside elements. It's always going to be aware of what's going on the outside, like our body is. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I like it. Okay, that was our houseplant deck. That was kind of fun. I don't know if I'm going to pick up gardening. Let me watch the time. But I'm glad I got the deck. All right. I don't know what to do. All right, let's go to Anatomy of the Witch Oracle. It's been a minute since I've read out of this. And I'm going to read from, I'll read tarot in just a few minutes. I'll ask you guys to raise your hand if you want a reading. No, not yet, because I'll just start calling on you. All right, so this is Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. And the book for it is called A Guide for the Embodied Witch. I kind of feel like they added this after or something, but I don't know. And this is from Laura Tempest Zakroff. I'm pretty sure does she have a pre-order out? Or maybe she's just got a new deck. I saw her name was something. I did pre-order a book by Jenna Matlin about dead people and for mediumship. It's how to embalm. I'm just kidding. And the tarot deck by it's the same people who did the Seasons of the Witch. It's Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. And I don't remember who illustrated the new one. I don't have it yet. All right, here we go. It's like knocking like that too. Do whatever you want. Throw them across the room. Just kidding. Okay. I'm not really getting anything. Hello. Well, gosh. I don't usually I don't know if I ever have just put, well, all right, I'm getting something now. All right, super low key. We're going for it. Ooh, Poppet. 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 That's a nickname in Britain. This is what's that? Not gingham. Not ginger. Mandrake. Why was I going with G's? Mandrake root. It looks like mandrake root. This is a corn husk doll. I have a whole family up there, but I don't want to get up to get them. I have a whole family of corn husk dolls. They're so cool. And then I don't know what that is, but I wouldn't fuck with it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what pop it is. Intuitively read, it's gorgeous. I'm actually seeing a leaning in. The corn husk dolls are unadorned. They're just corn husk. There's no coloring. And then we have in the center what looks like the mandrake, but we have earth tones. We have some color up in here, and then we go to our third character, which is nothing but color. Don't know. All right. Oh, but I did say about embalming, and that does make me think of embalming. All right, let's see what pop it is. Hopefully this is alphabetical. It is. Whoops. Nope. That pop it. Group. Okay, so this is under the group magical artifacts. In the deck itself, it's broken down into like the cups, wands, swords, and tarot. So this is pop it is under the magical artifacts group. And the description: 3 different kind of poppets are on display. Oh, they're actually called poppets. Oh, that's another name for a doll, I guess. Is that why they call kids poppet in England, like they're dolls? Oh, I don't know, maybe. Could be totally wrong. I might want to Google that. 3 different kinds of poppets are on display: a corn dolly, a figure fashioned from roots and branches, and a vibrantly colorful embroidered fabric form. So I was wrong on definitely 2 of those kind of it. Consider. Poppets have long been used in sympathetic magic practices to represent people or other living beings. They are generally for casting spells on the subject they are modified after, to aid them, or to work against them. These effigies can also act as ritual stand-ins and function as spirit residences. Poppets can be made from a wide variety of materials, including fabric, paper, branches, roots, leaves, flowers, clay, wax, and pretty much any other substance or substrate that can be easily fashioned into a form. From there, they may be stuffed with herbs, hair, or nail clippings from the Target. Yum! Um, clothing acquired from the person, or anything else that helps connect the poppet to its living or spiritual correspondent. Poppets can be used to deflect negative energy or issues, as well as act as guardians or guides. Okay, didn't mean to be so judgy. Absolutely use those fingernails. But then I was like, well, I could just make a poppet of myself and put my fingernails in it. I'm starting to feel like a serial killer with trophies. Okay. If I don't watch true crime, but if someone went into a serial killer house, I'd be opening up all the motherfucking dolls because you know they stuff some stuff in there. After reading this card, pull the poppet card. That'll tell you what to do in a serial killer's house. All right. Keywords. Votive. I thought that was a candle. No, what does that mean? I learn words every day. Votive, encapsulate, channel, and transfer. Votive. I only knew that as a candle. I'll have to look that up. Reverse. Not everything has to be done directly through you or your body. Really? This is going to get interesting. While you may want to control everything, not everything has to be on you. It's time to delegate some authority, share the workload, accept assistance from others, and take care to keep some energy in reserve. I thought they were talking about making a golem, like you could have your golem go do the things you want to do. I didn't know it meant take a nap. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, it's gonna get trippy. All right, I wonder if there is a golem card in here. That would be fun. Very witchy. I think Judaic actually magic. I want to say the golem came from Judaic magic, but I don't know. Why would I think that? Are they in the Bible? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. In the Old Testament. Okay, so let me put this back and let me look at the time. And then I'll see what I'm doing. Okay. I am this. No, we should just do it now. Okay, I only read like 2 decks yesterday and started doing the private reads because I don't know where I'm going to be at with the private reads. Throw that hand up if you would like a reading from, I'm going to read from my Star Oracle. And this is going to be a no question asked. But if no one puts their hand up, I will go ahead and do Oracle. Are you guys screwing with me? Okay. Wait, you guys don't want to read? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, your hand's up. Oh, your hand's not up there. Thank you for the chat. What is going on? Am I not getting y'all's chats? Okay, I see your hand. I love your emoji. I love emojis. I'm like, I'm an emoji nut. I love them. Okay, I'm going to read for Tay. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the hands. Well, you guys drop it in chat if you'd like me to read for you. But Tay, I know I'm reading for you. Okay, so we have Star Oracle. No, Tarot. God, sorry, trying to get out of the book. um, I don't remember if I did this one upside down. I'm practicing mediumship, so I've started using reversals in my decks again, some of my decks, but I didn't do this one. I prefer to have them upright. This is 4 different designers: Molly Applejohn, Eden Cook, Krista Gibbard, and Julia Iredale. Ostara Tarot. No question asked. Oh my god. My neck. Let me pull from my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle to begin it. I kind of want to, I love this Oracle deck. Oh, but okay then. All right. Evil Queen. I swear. There's how many cards that I get the same handful. Evil Queen, and it says you deserve sugar, not salt. So these are cubes. I've pulled these cards so many freaking times now. I'm like, I'll find something new. I just did. They're cubes. And there's actually this thing called Cube of Space. If you're a reader or if you're just curious, I went to a Cube of Space meeting when I first started to learn tarot, and I haven't been back. And that was about 7 years ago because I was like, what are you talking about? I had no idea. Oh, no worries. So here I'm looking at these cubes, these sugar cubes falling from her hand. But there is a thing called the cube of space, each face having a portion of the tarot on it. I am largely unfamiliar with it, but because there's cubes falling, you might want to Google the cube of space. If you're not a reader and you're like, this looks like bullshit, then don't worry about it. Um, you could go to a cube of space meeting on Meetup, a free one. I always suggest free. Don't spend money until you're sure you want to spend the money. Six Pentacles. Or you'll be sitting with 10 of Swords. All right. Anyway, so you might go to one and be like, "Oh, I met some lovely far out people who make no sense." Okay, but you're hanging with readers right now, so, and you may be a reader. Okay, let me see what we have for tarot. An evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. The overall message too is that you deserve sugar, not salt, no matter what someone's telling you. Although now I'm like, oh, so salty, you know, what put it as an expression. So I'm like, wait a minute. All right, let's go to tarot. Tarot, please clarify. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be real. They got the numbers on here, but the hell if I know what the actual card is. Oh, that one I got. Oh, it's a major. If it's a major, it says it. If it's a minor, they don't actually put like, there's not a giant sword to let me know that's a suit of swords. And when it's just a fucking rabbit looking at the moon, I don't know that that's the suit of swords, which makes it a beautiful deck for intuitive pulls. We've got a king, some rabbits, the hangman, and temperance. So let's go ahead and pull. I usually do three. Did this yesterday too. My cards are sticking. Okay, that's how we're reading it. Another whale with swords sticking into it. It's the same astrological whale that we just pulled. The same, it's doing the same thing when it breaches the water. Maybe that's what whales always look like. Anyway, all right, let's look at this. We have king and we have, okay, so the king does rule the kingdom, but you're not always expected to give. And tarot, that's Six of Pentacles, and that's a good thing. Give, I mean, I give. If I give and I don't necessarily look at what I'm giving, I give. Like if I go, there was this dude in a wheelchair with no fucking legs, this unhoused guy, and I rarely have cash, but I checked and I had like 3 20s or something. I shouldn't have said that because I only gave him one. Now I'm like, should I give him all 30? But I gave him a 20. But it would not have, it should not make a difference to me. And this is that day when I could afford it to give him a 20 or a 5 or a 10. You give him what you can give him. You give your kingdom what you can give your kingdom, Tay. And not everybody gets the same fucking amount because that's not what fair is. Equal is not necessarily, well, fair is not necessarily equal. The infant does not need a big old plate of food like the adult does, but they're getting exactly what they need. So it's fair. It's just not an equal form. What you're giving is enough. And if they're telling you it's not, you know, because you only have so much to give. That's it. And then when we look over here at these adorable, I do love bunnies, and there's bunnies on this card. I couldn't tell you what the hell the card is though, but they're having a good time. So it's probably the Four of Wands. And it's celebrating in a close, confined, I want to say it like that. It's celebrating with just a few people. But then we have the sun. So when you say to yourself, why are they saying this to me? Why are they putting this pressure on me? Why do I feel I put this pressure on myself? Why am I saying this to myself? You have the sun card because it's bringing you to other thoughts. That first thought of, I should have done that better, isn't necessarily the one to ponder. Let your mind go and let the sun come in, cast some light, and allow the shadows to evaporate under sunlight, the sun, and you can see more of what to think about. So celebrate yourself and let those troubling thoughts come through. If you're clairaudient, let those voices speak as loudly as they want. And then you're like, my world, guys, you get in line behind me. And I'll let you know when you can talk. You can be like that with your guides. Totally fucking cool. All right, so then we've got an adorable card. I think it's an ace. I'm gonna go with wands. Could be, I'm gonna say wands. And then the hanged one. And it doesn't matter if I know what the card is necessarily. I'm giving you a message, and that's reading. All right, the hanged one. with the Ace of Wands. Damn. We'll come back to that. And then we've got Ten of Swords. That one's an easy one. And Temperance. Okay. So we have Temperance and the Hanged One. Yeah, a little bit similar. We're coupling that with one, the Ace of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords. Temperance is telling you you're heading into. Actually, you're not. It's not that you're heading somewhere bad. Imagine you're working out and you're getting cramps and you're getting the burn feeling. It's okay. It's low key, but you have got to remember to stop if it hurts. If you're in pain, stop. Ten of Swords, stop. If you're in pain, it's not working out for you anymore. And Temperance is letting you know that you may try to adjust and tweak and say, I can take more. I can take more. Stop taking more. And then come back to the Ace of Wands and the Hanged One. Once you stop taking more, what are you going to do? Well, clarity. You're gonna, the Star, once you stop. I mean, this is this idea that I've had in my head for probably about a week. Um, and it's an idea of like feeling like I can't achieve something, and it's this feeling in my mind. Or I'll get a stomach ache when I go to do something. So my body's actually slowing me down. But there's no reason for me not to try. And there's definitely no reason for me not to feel I have succeeded regardless of the outcome. And I think that there's something about this energy in your life right now too. And this type of energy can be here every day, but it's what do we do with it? Do we just believe that we are limited and that we cannot persevere? Or do we go, what would happen if I did try that? What would happen if I truly believed I'm the only judge on this planet for myself? All the other ones are just NPCs, non-playing characters. They don't care. They don't really matter in my life. I think that this energy is around you right now too, and I'm playing with it, and I'm trying not to care what the outcome is, right? Because what's the worst that's going to happen? Now, if you're going, oh well, I'll go to jail, then don't do it. Yes, obviously, if it's something horrific I'm talking about, and you're like, I don't want to go to jail, then don't do it. Use logic as well. Okay, this energy is gorgeous that's around me. I really think it's happening for you, and I would say test it. Do stuff that you maybe have held yourself back on. Make that recipe, try that spice, channel that person, read those cards, share that thought, give that smile. All right, that's your reading. I'm dropping cards. I don't like doing that. Oh, I love this one though. 5 of something. It's gorgeous. All right, so okay, so Steve, would you like a reading? I don't see your hand up. Let me see what time it is. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, my glasses on. I am like, these cards though, a lot of times if you bend, your cards will pop. I think it's when they put them together, press them so hard. All right. So we'll go ahead. I'll shuffle that in a minute. Pull an oracle card. I love that one. Oracle deck. No, card. We're going to read the whole deck. Oracle card from Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle by Amanda Lovelace. And she also, I love this deck. I read with this and her tarot deck, the Cozy Witch Tarot, like every day. I read almost every day. Sometimes I don't read on podcasts, but I don't know where her other one is. Oh, it's right here. It's right in front of me. The Chubby Witch's Night In. This is her other Oracle deck, and I waited like a year to get it. I'm really happy I got it. It's really cute. All right, Steve. Voyage. I get the same cards. I think I'm going to do a whole event on YouTube where I'm just going to pull these cards like 5 in a row. And we're going to do a spread just with the Oracle so I can get some different cards from this deck. So Voyage, I do like this one though. This is a fun one. They're at the guardrail of a ship and they're looking at a map. So kind of old school, right? There's no tech here. Oh, and we do have some sort of amphibious tail in the background. It could be a mer person. I don't know. And it says you already have all the answers. And I don't think it's trying to be trite. Like, why are you coming to me? You have the answers. You do have the answers. You do have the map, but do you know how to read a map? Probably, because we're of that generation. But seriously, I don't know if my kids know how to read a map. So you have the resources, but are you able to utilize them? You do have the answers. Do you know how to plumb the depths to find them? All right, let's see what tarot says. And coming to a tarot reader is a great way to find those answers because some of us are wacky as just ever. Oh my God. I love tarot readers. It's pretty much our readers because we think a little different and we're fun, I think, in general. Um, some of us are a little wonky. Me, maybe I'm a wonky one. All right, let's see. All right. Ooh, she's pretty. Queen. Probably the Queen of Swords. Strength with a dragon instead of a lion. The Empress. Okay, let's pause because we have strength in the Empress and the Queen. A Queen, strength, and Empress. That is a lot of feminine energy coming forward because it's typically a feminine form found on the cards when we're looking at RWS, Rider-Waite-Smith. So voyage, you already have all the answers. Queen, strength, and the Empress. You don't need to go anywhere to have a voyage. You can stay right here. You could create it. The Queen of Swords is communication, intellect. It's also responsibility. You have the queen in a suit that talks about communication, but you're mute. So it's still talking about communication. How do you communicate? Oh my God, I can't even imagine be like Helen Keller style. You'd have to learn how to communicate. You'd have to learn what your resources are to then utilize those resources. We're really on this whole thing of what are your resources? And if you were to engage with those resources, how would you? Like if you had an atomic bomb in your backyard, would you go drop it on another country or would you try to disassemble it? You know, like what are you going to do with what you have? What is your goal? What do you want to manifest? You have cards in front of me, the queen, any queen, strength, and the Empress. Nothing is stopping you in the belief that you can do whatever you want, but you have to know what you want to do. And it doesn't need to be big. I'm going to go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after this. That's my queen, strength, and Empress. It can be anything, but it has to be something that you can identify with. So I realize this is no questions asked. We do that on Thursdays. Come back on Thursday for some talk. But it really is something as simple as what do you want? Like, and I mean, what do you want? Now, I want to go to Baskin Robbins. That doesn't tell me anything. You could go there and you can get a coffee. You could go there and you could blow up the building. You could go up there, you go up in Baskin Robbins and you could use the restroom. Or you could get some chocolate ice cream. So what are you going to do? Do you know? And do you want chocolate or do you want s'mores? Because that's also chocolate. Do you want Rocky Road? Because that's chocolate. How many scoops? Do you want whipped cream with that? How about a cherry? What do you want to manifest? Okay, so let's pull a clarity card. Oh my God, it's another double. I don't like it when, is it a 10? No, it's a 7. Okay, so there's definitely a card behind this, but I'm really worried I'm going to mess my deck up. So, I'm not going to do it. So we have the 7 of Pentacles as clarity on this, and I'm asking you about manifesting, and you get the 7 of Pentacles, and I'm asking, that's pretty good about what you want to manifest. It's okay if you don't know. It's okay if you let all of the resources go to rot on the vine, utilizing none. It is an excellent idea to think back on what you didn't utilize and how could you have, not in a blame shame kind of way, just a as an intellectual exercise, what could I have done with that vinyl with that red balloon that I had yesterday? I know I popped it, but was there another thing to do with it? Whatever. Just revisit it so that in the future you have an idea of what you can do moving forward. Because you've got strength in the Empress. I wouldn't screw around with these ladies, okay? And then you're throwing in a queen. All right, make sure you know what you want. You're not gonna get there if you don't know what you want. And I mean, like, I watch a lot of RuPaul. They want that crown. It takes a lot to get that crown. All right. Oh, I did really well on time. Okay, I am going to end the reading and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can actually make sure I did do well on time. I did amazing on time. I'm gonna pull a single oracle card. Steve,
I got a comment.
go ahead, Steve. I'm not seeing your hand up. I'm not getting anyone's
Oh,
hands. I don't think it's working today. Go ahead.
the thought keeps bringing to my, the cliche or this, which is take things as they come. Take things as they come.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of wisdom that because You don't take things that come, you may not do well when they come.
Mhm.
Everything's a step, and everything is be intuitive. Anyway,
I agree. If you don't take them as they come, you won't know what to do, right? Like it's practice. I feel like we're just practicing for something that's coming next. And I'm going to be here over 100 years, most likely, practicing for what? I feel like I'm someone's freaking cosmic understudy. Oh, maybe I'm my own understudy. Ooh, that might be fun. Okay. I'm going to pull from a single oracle card, then we'll head out, and that will put us out at about 10 till yay. Ooh. Ooh, we haven't done astrology. Wait, I'm going to drop a video later today on astrology, actually, from my Oracle of the Radiant Sign. You guys, oh, let's do this one. This is the Quantum Oracle because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this one. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor, and it's called the Quantum Oracle. I just wasn't sure. I got these at the thrift store, and I don't know. I've got like just a few decks right here. I'm just trying to decide if I want to keep. I just haven't really bonded with them. Half price books that store Ollie's, thrift stores, they're good for chair decks. Five Below, but they're not. They're real. They're cute. That's it. I wouldn't get a tarot deck from there. Because they're pip decks, so they don't have images on each card, and they're not necessarily going to have the best guidebook. You're probably better off just drawing your own deck up. But they're under $5, so. But so Ollie's, man, seriously, if you got an Ollie's near you, go to Ollie's. Transformation. Is that the chick on the front? It is. We got the card. She looks cold. Like they are seriously. They got. I don't know what era people dress like this, but it's European. That's the unfortunate aspect of some of the cards. They're so Euro focused. But she looks like she's coming out of like mountains in Ireland where it doesn't ever get above 50. All right, transformation, and it's card 5 again. We have another 5, and this is cycle. Oh shit, this is not going to be straightforward. It's different suits, so I have to find. There's a 5 in each suit. Um, no, cycle. So it goes 8 cards per suit. So, no. Here. This might be the last suit. No? No? And then in Spanish. No? All right. You gotta be kidding me. All right. Ah! Oh, Cycle is the name of the suit. And the card is Transformation. So it's the very last suit. There it is. God, that was fun. All right, Transformation. She's on a bridge. She's got to scroll because apparently we don't have Wi-Fi. And there's some sort of sphere behind her. Oh, it looks like constellated stars forming a sphere. Okay, let's read the card. Transformation. Significant transition. Upright, which these are all upright. I will read the reverse because you may get a message there. This card shows a woman getting ready to cross a bridge and move into a new, light-filled adventure. In a rolled-up scroll, she carries all the wisdom she needs to move forward. Oh, that's like the High Priestess in Tarot. She's got that scroll. Excuse me, guys. This fortuitous card reveals a time of great inner and possibly outer transition. You are now at a place where you are capable of transforming your old life into something brand new. Unhealthy patterns of thought and behavior are now ready to shift, into the much higher resonance of peaceful, non-judgmental energy. Sorry, guys. This is reminding me of that energy that I was talking about, Tay, in your reading. Unhealthy patterns of thought and behavior are now ready to shift, not leave, not be eradicated, because yeah, it can be unhealthy, but everything that we think or do can serve as motivation, can help to galvanize us to move into the future. Because let's just pretend we're linear and we're moving into the future. Everything is a success. There's no fucking failure. We survived. That's a success. Okay. For some people, this is no less than an opportunity to reinvent themselves. As a result, this card is putting you on notice that you are a powerful manifester. That makes so much sense of the energy that I was talking about. That makes so much sense. Oh my God, I love that. I have goosebumps. Your inner changes now will reap phenomenal results in the near and distant future. I know I pause a lot, but the Celtic cross spread does talk about immediate and far-flung future if you're looking for a spread to try that out on. So spend some time going inward, consciously choosing optimism, trust, and self-love. As you make these changes, you will see your outer life transform as well. I believe that. I believe that. Perhaps a new relationship or a bigger and better career move is on the horizon. Visualize these great outer results as you continue to work on your inner transition of consciousness and vibration. And when you do, you will find this cycle moving on to one of great expansion. And if you don't know what inner transition of consciousness and vibration is, because I don't, that's okay. Just go for what you think feels good and Google it. It's fine. It's good. Don't worry about it. So reversed, this card reversed reveals a strong resistance taking place. Your energy is stuck and you can't seem to move forward. But don't give up. The blockages will fall away when you finally choose to transform from within. And when you finally choose, like you've been resting, no, you're getting to this choice. And as long as it takes you to get there, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Take a look at the patterns of your life to see how you are sabotaging yourself. For example, you may be stuck in ongoing behaviors of self-indulgence or patterns of inactivity, worry, or over-analysis. If so, it's time to turn away from the habits of the past and make the changes your spirit longs for. Set your intention to transform the negative energy you've been living with for so long. Learn to love and encourage yourself. Speak your truth and choose courage and trust over fear and doubt. These may seem like daunting tasks, but it's time to tackle the things that have been holding you back. The future may be a mystery, but like the woman holding the scroll, you hold the truth of your eternal soul. When you turn to the power and wisdom within, you will be able to face a fabulous future unafraid. And your affirmation for this card, I am capable of great inner change. I transform my life by transforming my thoughts and perceptions. I am always free to choose. Very fun. Oh, I like that. Glad that we did that. I guess I'll hold on to the deck for a little bit longer because I just don't know if I want it or not. Yay, and it's 8:50, so I'll get you guys out about 10 minutes ahead. Are there any questions, any comments before we say goodbye? And this is we do this on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays.
Oh,
It changes a little bit, but like this.
I have a
And yeah, go ahead.
FYI. No, it's something interesting I saw that there's such a thing as YouTube factories that people get a whole bunch of computers together and show more access to different websites than that's going on, so they can attract advertisers.
They what? I can Google it too. They have multiples. I'll have to Google
Yeah,
it. YouTube
they'll
what?
show more views than are actually happening.
Oh, hmm.
There's a big room. They showed a big room of computers and everything.
I see what you're saying.
But people got arrested for it.
For manipulating their YouTube views.
Yeah.
Damn, of all the things to arrest people, there's probably more going on. Yeah, I saw this thing on YouTube. You can pay to have a promo, but you don't get it doesn't work towards your accrued time and viewership to get um when you're marketable, when you make money. I can't, when you're monetized. I couldn't think what that was. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. Y'all, I got 52 views on a video. I'm like, that just made it right here. I usually get like 2 or 4, however many. But yeah, so it's all fun. It's so fun. You know, that's something, if you guys would like to, it's free to set up a YouTube channel, and of course share your platforms here that you would like other people to know about. But you could set up a YouTube channel, and you don't need to do anything with it because it's free. But you could also keep all of your videos as private. uh, you can always keep your camera off when you're checking out how to do it. Just make sure you muted camera off, and then you can set your video up to private after when you're editing. But even if it's public, it's a muted video with nothing on the screen. You're not gonna, don't worry about it. And to be real, no one's gonna watch your videos in the beginning anyway. No one cares. I'm a great coach. No one cares. Just do it. Damn. That's my life coach advice. Okay, but seriously, YouTube is a great place to just word dump or chat GPT, and you can censor it. People won't be able to see it, and you can always delete it too. But sometimes we really need to see ourselves saying something or hear our own voice delivering the message that needs to be heard so badly. And YouTube is a really great place to do it because it's free. I'm real big on free and clearance or thrift stores, whatever. So yay. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'll just keep going. All right, guys, you're fabulous. I hope I see you. We don't meet on Wednesdays. It's an off day. We'll be back on Thursday. That is at Dallas Tarot Club. That is a not Willow Root Tarot. If you check chat, you will see the link for Dallas Tarot Club. If for some reason it's not working, you can always message me on Meetup and I'll get you the information. And that's for, you come in and you get to ask your question, and you don't have to read to be read for. It's always based on how many people are in the room. And because I run these so freaking early, it's usually a handful. So everyone gets a reading. And then on Friday, we're back to group reads. And then on Saturday, every other Saturday, we meet and we have a glorious time reading out of guidebooks. It is one of the funnest events I have ever held. Okay, please check my calendar and follow me on YouTube. It helps.
Okay.
Like, share, subscribe, or whatever. Okay.